jokes, no laughs, no comedy. We've had enough of that right now. If you want comedy and laughs and people to clown around, press stop on the vid and go ahead and just watch some guys go through. This is serious. This is very serious. So I have no time to. So maybe you want some time to joke, but I don't have time to joke because I think there's some very serious things on the ground. For the first time in a long time, we will not have Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo in an El Clasico. That's already huge in and of itself. Barcelona could smoke Real Madrid. They only just beat Victoria Pilsen 2-1. They could have actually had more goals. Rumors of Marcelo wants to leave in January. Rumors that Conte was actually supposed to take over for the El Clasico. Lopetegui pretty much doesn't have a job. And the way this team plays, the way they defend, they're in Camp Nou. We saw what Barcelona did against Inter Milan, a better defensive side than Real Madrid. All roads lead to Real Madrid may need to consider the forfeit rule because this could be embarrassing. Because I've done all of my football analytics. This team doesn't know how to defend. This team doesn't know how to keep the ball in the way that Lopetegui wants them to keep the ball. They don't know how to be productive with the ball in the way that Lopetegui wants to be productive with the ball. And Lopetegui puts too much pressure on those defenders by playing a very high-risk, high-line open play, which obviously needs to feed into the kind of possession play that he's brought in from his Spain coaching time. That plays into Barcelona's hands because Barcelona will pick apart and pick away and intercept those passes that Real Madrid make. And Barcelona will use the space of the pitch very well and could really... this could be bad. So, based on that point, because I believe it's going to be bad for Real Madrid, I'm going to start with Real Madrid and say, how do they avoid getting pimp slapped? And what do they need to do to try and get a win? Because if they win this changes the entirety. They win this, I think they go 2 points behind Barcelona. Or even 1 point. They can't play a high line. That's the first thing. They can't play a high line. So everything that I'm going to say goes against what Lopetegui's philosophy is, which is why I'm so fearful of Real Madrid going into this game. I think they are fearful as well. But if this is just me and preparing for the game, I think Real Madrid have got to be far more rigid in how they structure themselves. So they don't have to deal with a Lionel Messi, but they do have to deal with a team, as we saw against Inter Milan, who move the ball around very well and are obviously still cohesive without Messi being there. So even if you do not have that individual freak on there, you still have a team that functions very well. And a team that functions very well and moves the ball around very well, your defense has got to be structured well. Screw that high line. Be balanced, be focused, and really be very structured in how that line moves up and down to and sway, and don't give this team space. Because it's one of the biggest pitches in the world. Don't give this kind of team space because they'll cut you up. Okay, Rakitic is a very good passer of the ball. Coutinho can strike a flipping ball. Cannonball, when he's up to it, can dribble your face off. So, and Benzema, Asensio, beast mode. That's your three. You have to have Isco, Kroos, and Casemiro. No, Isco, Modric, Casemiro. Or if you don't do that, Nah, that's what I'm doing. I'm dropping Tony Cruz. Simpsons crazy, I'm dropping Tony Cruz. Modric, Casemiro for security. Modric to move the ball around, and Isco to try and find that decisive pass. But as I say this, the name of the game for how Real Madrid have got to beat Barcelona is that it has to be dead direct. You cannot spend too much time on the ball. Once that ball is received, you have to know what the hell you're doing before 2 seconds. 1, 2, boom, the ball must pop off. You can't have Isco hogging the ball, moving the ball around and going right to left. Nah. It's got to be boom, 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 boom. Economic football. Economic football. That is why I think both Beast Mode and Asensio are key because of their speed and how direct they are. These guys move straight and they don't spend too much time on the ball. And I think their speed and their perpetual motion, I think, will cause issues for Semedo and Jessica Alba, aka Jordi Alba. Look, I know he's simply called Jordi Alba. I just call him Jessica Alba. Okay, good look. Okay, I mean, have you seen Sin City? So, that's what Real should do. So, with regards to Barcelona, they have to be very worried because Barcelona know that they are favorites for this game, and they know that the strategy plays very well into their own hands. Oh, you know, I didn't even mention Benzema. Look, bro. I mean, look, whatever. And with regards to the defense, Real Madrid, I told him, and because Marcelo is key. Marcelo is vital for this team. And if he's vital, he's going to leave space in behind him. So that means that playing a highland and not having a defensive structure that is disciplined, bro, you're going to get smoked. So with regards to where Barcelona are concerned, as much as I would like to start Dembele, that lineup worked. I don't care when anyone said Dembele is better than Rafinha all day, every day. That lineup worked. Stick with the same lineup. So Rafinha, Coutinho, the cannonball up front. And I think for Barcelona, I think for what they should be doing, especially earlier on in the game, is test out the defense. Move the ball quickly. Move the ball quickly, move it out wide, and literally utilize the runs of Alba and Semedo. I think the key thing what Valverde wants is he does not want his wing backs pinned back. If he can create a situation in which Alba and Semedo are really very high up and they are constantly overlapping, bad news. I told you, man. I mean, I've done a rankings focus for Alba, which is, of course, will go up on the Patreon page for the patrons. Look, Alba is one of the best. I think Alba is the best man for the late run. I don't think anybody does the late run better than Alba. I mean, that guy has perfected that movement. That bloody goal he scored in the Euro 2012 against Italy. Man, that was weird, wasn't it? Memories. So, and I think for Barcelona, I think and the key thing, man, is Barcelona can lose this game if Piqué literally has a brain freeze. And Lenglet, he's there, but again, he ain't first choice, he ain't no Umtiti. So I think it's going to be very important that they press well, but position themselves well, and understand that. See, it's weird because, put it this way, Lopetegui is not going to change overnight. So Lopetegui is not going to get this guy to play like how Mourinho or Zidane was director overnight. So they're going to be playing a short passing game and trying to keep to the ball. And I think that plays very well into their hands. So then their advice against Barcelona is, look, man, just maintain your shape. Maintain your shape because you won't really be dealing with a lot of directness, which is what always caused Barcelona issues, was how direct and how forceful and how in your face Real Madrid were, where Barcelona are more patient in their build-up. Real Madrid had always been more like speed, aggression, and, forcefulness, blunt force. But Piqué needs to be very wary. I mean, Stegen is cool, man. Stegen is cool. He's the last line of defense, and it's going to take something serious to beat it, because I told that guy he's a tier 1 keeper. He's a tier 1 keeper. But Piqué just needs to be very wary. So, Barcelona are the favorites here. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. Barcelona are the favorites here. And I don't see how Real Madrid win this game. Like, look, football is crazy. We could rock up and for some strange reason, Real Madrid just flip. They just completely and totally flip. I'm like, whoa, man, we didn't see this happening. And maybe Barcelona go there and literally they just lay an egg and like nothing works for them. Maybe. But I will go with my analytical mind. And I will go with what I have researched. And it's going to be 3-1. 3-1. And it ain't going to be 3-1 to Real Madrid. Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 1. And I am looking forward to a Clasico without Cristiano and Messi. You know, I'm looking forward to that. So these two superstar guys are not going to be there. So this really team v team, you know. And again, I'm always looking forward to see what Marcelo does, because guaranteed Marcelo always does something crazy in every freaking game, because he's top 3 in the world. 3-1 to Barcelona. And I fear it could be more, because this Lopetegui strategy ain't working. But again, for Real Madrid to rise up, if ever there was a game to literally turn around Lopetegui's season and his fortunes, it's this game. But I 98.7% do not see that happening. And I really believe Barcelona are going to beat them. It's just a question is how badly do they give them a beating? I'm going to say the beating is going to be as bad as a 3-1. That's what I say. Watch my post-match analysis after the game. I can't wait. I'm hyped. It's going to be really, really good. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hut patron by pledging an amount each month and gain access to exclusive content only on the Half of Football Hut patron page. Peace.